Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox going up against the Atlanta Braves. First pitch coming your way next.
And now, please welcome your Atlanta Braves.
Just about set to go. And on the hill here today, Spencer Strider.
Well, he's been a real quality starter for his club. And coming into this one, what stands out for me is that right-handed hitters have really struggled, batting below 200 on the year. It seems that they have a hard time picking up his release point and tracking the ball into the zone. So we'll see how right-handers do against him in this one.
Ripped to third and caught. Rafael Devers up to hit.
He put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
And there's a ball. And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You gotta remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
One out, base is empty. That one way inside. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
3-2. The pitch is outside and ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. At the plate, Wilyer Abreu cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Carlos Narvaez. Swing and a miss.
1-2. Ball 2.
Squirts away a little bit. Swing and a miss at 96. Struck him out. And that's the third out. Back here in Atlanta. And on the hill, Garrett Crochet.
Well, what quickly stands out to me for this guy is that he comes in with a 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio on the season. So when you consider consistency, the ability to get swings and misses and to limit base runners, that's critical in winning games today, especially when teams are depending on the big swing, the home run, to win ball games.
Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Laser could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now Drake Baldwin. The 1-1 is fouled off. Acuna at second with nobody out. On the ground at first. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. And that's out number 1 on a tough play. So the go-ahead run at scoring position. Ozuna digs in now. That's in there. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Matt Olson.
First baseman, Matt Nelson.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-2.
No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one drifts inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 3. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Well, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow, Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. A 3-run dinger. His second home run of the series. It's 3-0. So 2 down, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Ozzie Albies. On the ground right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Here's Alex Verdugo. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back at Truist Park, second inning set to go. And here is Marcelo Meyer. Strider deals. That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Full count.
That missed by a lot. Full count, 3-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And next for the Red Sox, Abraham Toro. And that one missing low. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up at that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Harris pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And strike 2.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and we'll end the inning. And we're back, bottom of the 2nd. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
And the batter now, Luke Williams. And that is out of play. Taps softly to the right side. Throw over to Toro. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Oh, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Center field. Rafaela racing over to make the catch.
Oh, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Man at second. Outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the second baseman, Christian Campbell. And it is 2-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
2-2.
Outside low. Ball 3.
Full count.
Swing and a miss. Strider gets the strikeout. And stepping in is the speedy Ceddanne Rafaela. Next offering misses down and away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that's a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
And that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Now batting, designated hitter, Rafael Devers.
So runner at second, 2 down. Now here is Rafael Devers. And a pitch. Way
2-2.
inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Breaking ball in there, got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Back here in Atlanta, set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now it's the Braves DH, Marcell Ozuna. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Stays alive. swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Forget it. And they add a run. It's 4-0. Here's Matt Olson down. Here's the pitch to Olson. That clips the corner. And now it's 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Austin Riley. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Rafaela gets under it. Hauls it in. And there's 2 away. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and the count is even 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Next offering way off the plate. Oh. 99 miles per hour to finish him off. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Catcher Carlos Narvaez.
So a man at first. Digging in, Carlos Narvaez. Narvaez checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And that's a swing according to umpire Mike Fillmore.
Now batting.
And now
39.
Marcelo Meyer. Strider picks to first. And he dives back in safely.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Fielding for the wall, makes the catch and foul ground. Abraham Toro up next for the Red Sox.
Abraham Toro.
Abreu leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Popped in the air, left field. Verdugo makes the play, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom 4 now in for the Braves. Alex Verdugo.
Alex Verdugo.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Here's a 2-2. And they'll do it again. Next pitch misses inside. And a full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the outside corner, got him looking. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Look, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold Glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
1 down, base is empty. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there.
Now batting,
And the batter will be the shortstop, Luke Williams. Here's a 1-1. On the ground, Toro. He'll do it himself. Out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Story now.
Trevor Story.
Next pitch is downstairs.
You know, these Red Sox just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And there's 1 down. So stepping in for Boston, Christian Campbell. The Red Sox down by 4, and we're at the top of the 5th. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. Cedar Rafaela will hit next. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about. Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
The 1-2. Just off the inside edge. That one ripped. Verdugo going back. This one's going to carry, and it's gone. That one felt good, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-1. Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. On a bounce right side, Olsen handles the chance. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Atlanta, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 2. And that's outside. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's the catcher to hit, Drake Baldwin.
Now just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game. Now they've made him really work in this one. His 100th pitch coming in just the 5th inning.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Looked like a questionable call in that spot.
On the mound now, Garrett Whitlock. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Inside, 2-1. And that one is inside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
There's a strike at the knees. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Man at first, 1 away. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Matt Olson up to hit.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2.
That's a little bit low. Baldwin, the runner at first with 2 gone. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And downstairs.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Grinding AB right here, about to see pitch number 10. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Batting, third baseman,
First and second, 2 outs. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a 1-2. On the ground to third. And that is the inning. Back at Truist Park. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here now the Red Sox DH, Rafael Devers. And that misses.
Inside.
And a count 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
The other way, and it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Now batting, right fielder, Wilyer
Runner in
Abreu.
scoring position, no outs. Wilyer Abreu now at the plate. On the ground to third. Throw on to Olson. Now 1 gone in the top of the 6th.
Now pitching for the
Spencer
Braves.
Schwellenbach into the
Number
game.
56.
Definitely a guy that pounds the strike zone, makes hitters earn their way on base, and rarely gets in trouble because of free passes.
And now Carlos Narvaez.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
1 out and a runner at second, and we're the top half of the 6th. And that's outside. 2-2. Out to short. Sends it across to first. He's out. Marcelo Meyer up
Now
next for the Red Sox.
Number 39.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that one hit to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
Now pitching for
Back
Boston.
now for the bottom of the 6th, and
Number
there's a new pitcher on the
33.
mound, Justin Wilson.
Justin Wilson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Swing and a ground ball. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. Alex Verdugo next up for the Braves. He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Albies gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, center fielder.
So up next, Michael Harris II. And that's outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Inside.
Right side.
No,
and
that's
that's just foul. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 1 out. Luke Williams getting ready to hit.
The bottom of the order here, Boog. You got to go right after this guy.
As they look to pick up an add-on run. And the number 9 guy at the plate. Fouled off left side. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. He's got it. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Next offering way upstairs. First and second, 2 down. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. And it flies to the deepest part of the park. No doubt about this one. Home run. Drake Baldwin, the next to hit. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, has room, and he makes the catch. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Just off the outside edge. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Faces the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Here's Trevor Story now.
Shortstop Trevor Story.
The Red Sox with a lot of ground to make up here in the top half of inning number 7. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's the second baseman, Christian Campbell.
Christian Campbell.
2 outs. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
That one misses in the dirt. Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning.
Now pitching for
Righty reliever out of the pen, Greg Weisser.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Three, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here is Matt Olson. The Braves up big in this one here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's
Ball
downstairs. Ball 2.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a foul ball. Tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. Jerry Hillsdale rings him up.
Up next.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the catch, inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Ball.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
No.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count is 3-1. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Baldwin makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Breaking ball misses down and away. Swings through that one.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. Rafael Devers rounds the bases. His 13th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 7-3. One down. Next to hit, Wilyer Abreu. That misses the zone. 2-1. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at-bat, battling with 2 strikes. That ball.
So they turn things over to the righty, Rafael Montero.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. The 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Montero fires. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And there's a ball. Abreu at first, one gone. Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Verdugo running hard. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Next offering is downstairs.
That's up. Ball 3.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
When it unravels, it can unravel pretty quickly. And right now, you're in a situation where you're one swing away from it being a 1-run ball game.
The tying run at the plate. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. That's off the mark. Now 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Tying run at the plate. Liner, and this could be trouble. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. Headed for the plate. He scores. They clear the bases.
How about that? Clears the bases. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Raisel Iglesias.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Now it's going to be Christian Campbell. So the tying run at second, and that one is downstairs. And a count 2-1. Up the middle, Williams sends it to first, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. And we're back, and here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
That's up. Ball 2.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 3. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Full count.
He goes down looking.
Now batting.
Now the left fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Verdugo.
That one
2-1.
missed. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, hauls it in for the out. And now it's going to be Michael Harris the second.
Harris the second.
Up the middle, Story throws to first in time, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the ninth. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swings and misses. 1-2.
Now, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. And next for the Red Sox, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran.
And that one a little below the knees. 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. Got him. What a play. So it's their last chance in this one. Now it's Devers at the plate. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Just missed.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
And the tying run is on base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So digging in, Wilyer Abreu. Sends it to center, and this should be it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
The start of a new month is a great chance to hit the reset button. Whether you're coming in hot or cold, get